another video. Today we're going to be making veggie fajitas. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing you're going to need is corn tortillas, some tomatoes, roughly chopped, some fresh garlic clove. I got about 4 in here. I have some onions and some mushrooms roughly cut up as well, and also some bell peppers cut up as well. I have some steak sauce for seasoning, garlic powder, sea salt, chili powder, cumin, onion powder, oregano, and some garlic herb, black pepper, and some oil to saute the vegetables in. Alright, the next thing you want to do is go ahead and start preheating your skillet that you're going to use. I'm using my cast iron skillet, so I went on and put it in the oven while I was cutting up the vegetables so it will go ahead and get warm. Now I got it on the top and it's on medium high heat, and I'm going to add in some sunflower oil. So go ahead and add your oil, whatever oil of your liking. I'm going to add just maybe about a tablespoon or so, or just coat the bottom of the skillet and give that a few minutes to heat up, and then go ahead and add in your vegetables. Alright, go ahead and add in your vegetables. I'm going to start off with my bell peppers, onions, and mushrooms. You hear that nice sizzling sound, you're good to go. Alright, now you want to give it a nice stir. Add a little bit of salt. Add in some fresh black pepper. And again, just season to your liking. I go off of feeling and to my liking, so you can do that as well. Give it another nice stir, and then you're just gonna let it cook down for about 5 to 8 minutes. Just eyeball it, come back and check it and stir it again. Alright guys, while the veggies are cooking down, I'm gonna go ahead and heat up me some corn tortillas. I'm going to wet them on both sides, or dampen them on both sides with the water I got here. And then I'm going to place them in the oven to warm up. So that's all I'm doing here, is dampen both sides with some water, not too much. You don't have to do it this way. It's just the way I prefer. You can easily get a damp paper towel, wring it out, and then open it and put your tortillas in there and set them in the oven or in the microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds, and they'll be warm that way too. Or another way you could do it is to apply them into the put them in the skillet on the stove and heat both sides that way. Whichever way you choose, the instructions are on the packaging of your corn tortillas. So I got them all damped, and now I'm just gonna wrap them up. And I have the oven on 200, and these are just gonna get warm without burning or anything. Alright guys, I'm back. It's been about 8 minutes. I have let the veggies cook down. Also, I had went ahead and added the tomatoes, because that was something I wanted to wait on to add. Other thing is, here is my garlic clove. This is fresh, so I didn't want it to add that at the beginning because garlic will burn. So I wanted to add it a little later. This is going to cook for like 1 minute or so. Well, I'm gonna let it cook for 1 minute, and then I'm gonna come back and add in the seasonings, and then I will turn the eye down so it can simmer and just soak up all of the seasonings. Also, I wanted to say it smells really good in here. It's something about like peppers and onions. You can put that in anything, and it just make the whole house smell good. That's how it is right now. So again, let that cook for 1 minute, and then we'll be back. Alright guys, it has been past 1 minute. So everything in the skillet has cooked down so far. Now I want to go ahead and add in my seasoning, starting with some cumin. Again, you're just going to season to your liking. That's what I'm doing until you think it's enough. So I would advise that you taste test it a little bit, because you don't want something to overpower something or not have enough seasoning. I got some onion powder, some garlic powder, chili powder, garlic and herb, some oregano, and I also have some steak sauce. I know it's different. If you have some smoked seasoning or some liquid smoke, if you have liquid smoke, that also would be good. I don't have none, unfortunately, so I'm going to use steak sauce instead, just a little bit. And then I'm just gonna give it a nice stir. Also, I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and pepper, just to bring everything home and together. Remember to taste your food. Make sure it's seasoned well. This looks good. I'm happy with it so far. Also, I had went on ahead and turned down the eye to about low medium heat. Alright, that looks pretty good right there. Don't forget to add a little bit more salt and pepper if you want. And a little bit of salt. Give this a stir and let it simmer. I'm gonna add a lid. I'm gonna let it simmer for maybe about 5 or 10 minutes. Also, still giving it some time to heat up the tortillas that I have in the oven. After I let it simmer for about 5 or 10 minutes, I'll come back on and I will assemble the fajitas and show you the finished product. Alright guys, I'm finna go ahead and assemble. Here are my tortillas, the corn tortillas that I put in the oven. I have one right here. I have some sour cream. This is optional. This is still a vegetarian dish. If you want it to be vegan, don't add the sour cream. But I believe everything else is suitable for a vegan. So I have some guacamole. Put some of that in there. I have some of the filling. I also have some pico de gallo. This is also a mango flavor. I have some cheese. Again, if you're vegan, just omit the cheese. And I have a little bit of cilantro. And I'm gonna top it off with some hot sauce. Just a little bit. Alright. Alright guys, I am going to get settled. We're gonna pray and then we're gonna take a bite and I'm gonna tell you how it is. So hold tight. Alright guys, here is the finished product. I want to go ahead and pray real fast. So go ahead and bow your head. Dear God, thank you for this food. I ask you to continue covering me, guiding my steps. I ask you to do that for the people who are watching, guide their steps. I ask you to cover them, give them courage to tackle whatever they're fearing. Let them know they don't have to be fearful. I ask you to motivate them, give them courage, give them wisdom, give them knowledge, give them understanding. And thank you. Amen. Alright. Alright guys, I'm finna try it right here. See? Real reaction. This is good. I like all the flavors in it. It's pretty healthy, minus the meat and the sour cream and cheese, but it's pretty like a light dish to make. And all you taco lovers, me included, it's pretty good. It hits the spot. Thank you for watching. I ask you to like, subscribe, and to remember, always be cool no matter the circumstances. And until next time, bye.